It's a grocery store and it says, well, you're nothing. I think it's salad. Just can of something. We still have some leftover noodles, some leftover pan. Yeah.
What up, chat? Try to give me a good burger real quick.
It's been a long time, so I went to Junior Walker. It's about the size of a biscuit. It's really one. They should call it slider.
T Grizzly quiet. Never heard from him. Guess he learned his lesson. Don't mess with Wack. I'll do it.
Now, what does he do?
Wack got LA in a frenzy right now, boy. You don't want to be no enemies of J Hood, you know? Cause they ain't letting nothing slide up there. Seen 4 Extra came back. Tried to tell you, man, yeah. You better chill. Now I got them new charges coming. He done walked himself right back into the penitentiary. Welcome back, buddy. You earned that. Ain't no secret. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
They're for sandwiches.
It's a good burger right here. Y'all should try it. Culver's. Yep. Y'all doing a good thing, man. Appreciate it. Happy birthday, man. That's what it's about, elevating. You know? Gotta regulate. Gotta manipulate the system. Titan TV, I appreciate that, sir. I greatly, greatly do from the bottom of my heart because, it's just so needed right now in this time. Oh, excuse me. Everything that we've been through, I mean, they saying it's a whole nother vaccine, some outbreak had took place. They said it's another vaccine mandatory in Texas right now, so be on the lookout for that, family, because if that thing starts spreading to your state, a lot of people be in and out of Texas nowadays, so a lot of business, with the electric, the EVs and everything, farms that they be getting products. They saying it's an outbreak, the influenza is out there, screwworms, bees, a couple different things that they was facing out there. So if you see,
Is anybody waiting for custard here? No.
articles or you see any information, don't feel free to send it through, shoot it to my DM, if you need help trying to break it down or just, you're reading up on health and, stuff like that, let me know because we all gotta help each other, and sharing that information out because that's serious, man. If they bring back another pandemic, America might be in trouble, the way that we living right now, especially with the war and Trump just passed this new bill, all the Haitians is getting deported. It's real, man. I mean, if they make that move, where does that leave you? If you aren't a citizen, or if you don't have your immunization and your records, if they could pass that bill like that, and your family or your brothers and sisters, they might be able to get deported as well, if they don't have that proper documentation that they using to expel these people. Because a lot of them were still going through like the process, and they had the whole vetting, and they had to do like documentation and stuff, so they was letting them through for the time being. But now they saying it don't even matter if you have stuff in motion or not, like they just getting rid of people, and then so that's a lot. You got to think about it from that perspective of too many people is coming over here now undocumented, and then when they had that situation with the gang leader the other last week, the other day or whatever, when he got caught up, it's like they don't really want nobody coming over here. They making it a crime, if you're homeless or if you don't have nowhere to go already. So imagine we can't even fix the so-called crisis, but we still letting more and more, thousands, hundreds of thousands is crossing the border. Good morning. Yeah, that's really, what's going on with that. But then you got some of these people out here in Charlotte, they mad because they full. And they saying everybody from New York is down there. Ain't no New York right now. Ain't nobody trying to go back for real because they just had that indictment. Like, it's looking scary, they snatching people up left and right. Like, the FBI ain't got no chill. They cleaning it up. They about to set up shop. They gonna be taking your kids and stuff once you get locked up. You know, you become a slave to the state. They pop up, and now you can't even make ends meet. You can't survive off one income no more. So it's like you get up here, you put yourself in the penitentiary if you want to, but then listen, man, now your kids, who's gonna raise them? You see what Cartel Bo gonna do when they try to kidnap his kids in Houston. And now he gotta make statements and everything, even though he fought off the attackers. It's just like y'all too street, worrying about what you're doing out there and not protecting your kids and leaving them for anybody to even get near them in the first place. It's like, that was a terrible situation. Nah, man, it's not easy out here. And then you gotta understand, like, if you don't have a support system, let alone, you on your own, now you really twisted because if you're a victim or if something happens, now nobody can even report or say, anyway, if it was true or not, because you just out there alone and you don't really have, anybody to speak about, on your behalf on what's going on. It's just like it's a lot. So, you gotta take the time out and stop and make sure that, you protect, your best interest first. You don't want it to be the ball to get dropped. And it's like you could be as productive as possible, but eventually your body, is going to shut down, whether you like it or not. That's just nature, Especially you doing high energy, high. A lot of rhythm. It all are paying out one way or another. Let me go get some more of this drink real quick. Oh, watch my spot.
Well, you never said they put that in the paper. They never said. What am I supposed to apologize for? I know. Hey, yo.
What up, Chad? Your man, young Ant Jefe, about to get indicted for that baby shooter situation. Wack got him out about 3-4 days, man. Without a doubt, that is what it is. Man, can't be playing. It's serious out here, man. Make sure you're doing what you gotta do, man. Gotta stay in. Cause you ain't gonna be able to stay out. Oh yeah, definitely, man. You be taking everything as much, putting as much as we can now. So keep your foot on the gas. That's what it is. It ain't nothing to it. Just gotta get through the meantime. Just keep passing. They passing the rock like Magic Johnson. They said they got them fake mind charts out in Houston right now, man. You know what I'm saying? So they passing around that MJ. They said they got more Magic Johnson in Texas than the Lakers right now, boy. Oh. Said I'm so glad I stopped sleeping with them. I ain't sleeping with these women like that, man, cause they'll get you caught up in a heartbeat. See what happened with your man, what's his name? Snoopy Badass? Yeah, he cooked. Like, they try to throw all type of charges on him. You know what I'm saying? Look at what they do. And it ruins your reputation. You know what I'm saying? You looking like a fool now because you at entertainment. You trying to do certain roles, and now you get slighted because of what people try to put certain jackets on. And it's like, dude, that's not even the situation. It's not cool, but it's like you don't got no say so because people just lie just for clout now. Like they saying anything. Like that's really the new vibe.
Yeah, she's borderline.
What's up, Tracy? I see you, baby. Yeah, T, man, it's not pretty, it's ugly, man. It could really damage your career. Jaleesa, how you doing? I'm chilling, I just ate. Y'all see the thumbnail, I had that little burger. It was pretty big, but, it tastes dope. I've been eating a lot of fast food, a lot of junk lately. So I gotta really get back, on track. Y'all gotta help me because I'm getting fat again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta stay cut. I'm trying to be lean and stuff for the rest of the summer, but I just gotta make sure, I keep my diet and my other stuff together for the summer. Glow. Oh, they say Geo, my fault, Geo. Young Ant Jefe is cooked. He ain't getting no good time. He about to do all of that penitentiary, reading them books, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he'll stay off the vlogs. Look the man in the mirror, attach yourself to God. Because that man needs Christ. He needs Christianity. You need to pray twice a day. Don't even try to get your little rug, your little Muslim, Allah God, we're gonna give you a hug, man, because you deserve white Jesus for once. I appreciate that. But right now, Ant Jefe, he doing the most, he worrying about what the check say. And he need to worry about if he gonna get free because he's sitting up here on no jumper talking about how he got Baby Shooter poked up on the chair and how Baby Shooter was supposed to turn into Jackie Chan and fight 10 guys with knives. Like they be in some whole other movie type of fantasy land, you know. That's why I don't say the streets is a myth, man. I say it's a fantasy because it's real, but the perception that is based off for you to be real is actually fake because they want you to stay on the inside where you can't take care of your family. You understand me? And that you can't play with your kids because they want the next man to be able to come in and out your house while you live with a bunch of men and you do what the guards tell you to do because you don't want to start a riot in prison. So now, instead of staying home and being with your woman, you dividing the family so that now they're unprotected. They don't have a father to teach them how to be respectful. They don't have a family because it's broken up and it's dysfunctional. So now, when they get attacked, just like what OTF Jam baby mama did, and she ended up dead, or just like what FBG Duck mom and her sons ended up dead, or in a burning house, because you let yourself get tricked and think that you were supposed to help your friends before you help your woman and your kids, and you end up in a penitentiary. Like, these are the games you playing. So when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations, you made it. You know, you graduated. You went from juvenile to the LA County jail to the prison. Now you on your third strike. And you sitting up here trying to tell us how we supposed to listen to you, right? Because you so smart and you so rich that you gave up your opportunity to be with your woman and your children to go sit in the prison cell with a whole bunch of men fighting over the phone the same way they had the phone when they stabbed Baby Shooter and they said, apologize to my Detroit niggas and tell T Grizzly you said sorry because he snitched and he tried to get you locked up because you robbed his house and you tried to take all his shit. Do any of that make sense to you? So you want me to rewind? You want me to rewind and go back? Let's go back. So you got Baby Shooter and Wack100. Baby Shooter is in LA County jail for a probation violation. He's supposed to do mandatory 30 days in jail. Mandatory. Now that's not even talking about the dirty urine, the weed he got in his system because he got to smoke every day because he's living in poverty. That's not even talking about the weapons he got to carry because his name is Baby Shooter, right? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. His name is Baby Shooter, not Baby Squabbles. So he got weapons, he got drugs, he got thugs that he can't be around, just like Young Thug and his probation violation. And you sitting up there telling me Wack100 was able to get this man out of jail after 3 or 4 days because some Crips, some fellow Crips that Ant Jefe said he was in the same dorm with, they let Ant Jefe live, but all of a sudden they want to attack Baby Shooter, not knowing what health conditions he got. Because we know black people die from diabetes, heart attacks, um, high blood pressure, all of that stuff, right? So we don't know what health conditions Baby Shooter got. And they stab him up and almost kill him and heard him screaming and yelling on the phone. Excuse me. And they beat that man, excuse me, like he was somebody's child. See, this is y'all problem. This is what y'all don't understand, and this is the wild thing about it. See, you cry when it happens to you, right?
You sure?
When it's unfair, without a doubt.
Literally, he's a full grown man.
Like what R.C. Child did to that boy or whatever. Everybody boycotted. They was mad at the Asian people. But now, when the Crips did what they did to Baby Shooter, why you didn't keep the same energy? And why y'all didn't boycott? But you said no, keep it gangster. So young Ant Jefe, congratulations, my brother. These new indictments, and these charges that you about to get hit with, because they just delayed your trial, the same way they did with Dirk before they hit him with the superseding indictment, with OTF Jam, when they kill his baby mama first and everything else like that. When you get these new indictments, right, I want you to keep it gangster and tell your kids and your baby mama how you gotta live the rest of your life in a cell and share that with your other Crips and smell them while they use the bathroom. And you gotta turn your head, or you gotta sit in a cell and wait for somebody to write you a letter and wait for the mail to come. Just like you on AOL.com. You've got mail, right? And you're gonna be a pen pal, you're gonna be a butt buddy up here with Chud the Builder, because you know he's gonna be in there with you. Because you going to the feds, you going to the federal penitentiary. You need to be in maximum security, okay? You're not gonna be in LA County jail forever. They already know you are a jailhouse leader. You're a pro at this, you know. You've been doing this since a youngin'. And now you a senior citizen. Congratulations. You a senior citizen sitting up here in a federal penitentiary. Are you kidding me? Like Wack100 just tricked you into giving him all of your years that you gotta spend the rest of your life through in a penitentiary system. Congratulations, black man. You are another statistic. You are another victim. You're an idiot because you wanted to prove a point to Baby Shooter because he was getting clout off of No Jumper and Blueface. And now Wack100 just made history like no other. I mean, come on, man. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. Like, how do you go from a YouTuber, a streamer on No Jumper with a platform to 50,000 subs, millions of views, everybody showing you love, showing you Ant Jefe, we want to see you do the right thing. We know where you came from. We happy for you. We standing behind you. And you get up there and you give an old man, a DP, a senior citizen, and he dies. You gave an old man a DP and he dies. And not only that, the DP turns into a kidnap robbery because you go into his house. You go and rob the dead man. I can't believe this guy. You're never getting out, Ant Jefe. It's sad. Why would you do this to yourself, man? Like, how could you go from a top streamer on No Jumper to the top streamer in the LA County jail? You can't make this stuff up like no other, man. I swear to God, you can't make it up. Only in black culture. It's hell, man. It's hell, bro. I'm sorry.